Anthony Jerome, Los Angeles Tribune.
That's John Reed. We're engaged.
I am a legitimate, law-abiding television producer.
The con man's conning himself.
The couch is all yours. Make sure you stay on it.
Better lock your door. What's she doing here?
Didn't John tell you I'm going to be working with you?
I don't believe he did.
I'm glad to see you haven't forgotten everything I taught you.
I'm with the Drug Enforcement Agency, and they're back here.
You haven't had this much fun in years.
I've got serum for a critical patient at St. John's.
There's no St. John's in this town.
I'm in St. Mary's.
There's no St. Mary's either.
Oh, I meant St. Teresa's.
St. Terry's coming up. Hang on to your socks.
Okay.
Mr. Pavon, s'il vous plaît. Pardon! Quítate!
Almost 10 years.
Solutions. This is that TV show that helps people fight their landlords and things like that. Have you seen it? It's a real bore.
I'm the producer.
Too bad.
Okay. You go around the back and wait for me, and I'll double that.
You got it. Hey, there she is. There she is. Apúrate, Mato.
For almost 10 years, Mr. DeMarco has come here every day to open his vegetable stand. That is until last week, when the bank came to repossess his car.
All right, let's cut it right there. Bill, the man lost his car, not his firstborn, all right? Why don't we try it again, this time a little less tragically? Good. All right, let's roll them.
For almost 10 years, Mr. DeMarco is coming...
Do it again.
Sorry, I'm okay. I'm okay.
How do you feel about a fast ride to the bus station?
I don't know what you're trying to do, lady, but I sure like the way you pay for it.
No problema, amigos. I got the license number.
No probleme, no probleme. There better be no probleme.
Wait, I got one. From a guy in Huntington Beach. He says, aliens are using my satellite dish as an intergalactic communications relay.
I like it. Let's do it.
Bert, you're out of your mind.
Will someone please explain the television facts of life to him?
Yeah, Reedsky, the heartwarming human interest stuff is just not cutting it.
Then we'll just have to do it better, Bert, because I am not turning this program over to alien hitchhikers and celebrity ghosts.
Juanito, if Solutions does not start getting better numbers, Old Man Thayer is not just going to cancel the show. He's going to sell the station, and then everybody's out on their La Bambas, station manager included.
That's nonsense, Mr. Luna. Daddy has no intention of selling the station, and he continues to maintain the strongest confidence in John.
Hey, don't you think we're going a little overboard here? All we gotta do is ask him. Maybe slip him a piece of change.
Dígalo ya, Matos.
Man, I'm sorry. They're foreigners. All I want to know is where you took the lady you picked up behind the market tonight.
Bus station? She bought a ticket for San Diego. The bus couldn't have left any more than 15 minutes ago.
Thanks, buddy. Take off. Okay, now this is good. Because what I can do is charter you a plane, and you and the boys can be in San Diego before the bus arrives.
We'll do it.
Hello, Jenny Jerome, Los Angeles Tribune. Thank you. May I help you? Oh, yes, please. I'm Jenny Jerome with the Los Angeles Tribune.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi.
And our Sunday section is doing a piece on consumer-oriented shows, and my friend Anna Stringer suggested I give Solutions a look.
Indeed, you should. I'm Natalie Thayer.
Hello, Natalie.
Hello, they're in a meeting now, but I'm certain that they'll want to talk with you.
Who's the man on the end?
That's John Reed, the producer. Gentlemen, this is Jenny Jerome of the Los Angeles Tribune. She wants to do
Hello.
How do you do? Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, too.
I love everything you've ever written.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
William Bauer, the host and mainspring of Solutions. Listen, why don't we go someplace private? Do you know anyone at the networks?
That's all right, Bill. I think it is time that I took on some of the publicity chores.
Well,
Good
Very
to have
nice.
met you.
Nice meeting
Bye.
you, too. So long.
Hi.
Very good. Professionalism. I love that in a producer.
What the hell are you doing here?
great outfit. What'd you do, mug a stockbroker?
How did you find me?
I wasn't looking for you.
Then what are you doing here?
Have you lost weight?
I run every morning.
You never got out of bed before noon in your
Well, I
life.
do now.
Why? No reason to stay there?
Mr. Reed.
Yes.
Hey, listen, I got a great problem for
Well,
your show.
do me a favor and write us a letter, okay? Thanks
Well,
a lot
see,
for
it's not
coming
really
in.
my problem.
Okay, what's the scam? Who's the mark? What's the payoff like?
There's no scam. There's no mark. I am a legitimate, law-abiding television producer whose payoff is a paycheck which comes every week with my name on it.
Whose name?
Oh, look who's talking. Jenny Jerome.
If it was good enough for Winston Churchill's mother, it's good enough for me. But John Reed. I mean, that rings a bell, but I can't remember where I've heard it.
Don't let it worry you.
I'll think of it.
Think of it somewhere else, huh? Like Beirut?
Give us a kiss.
I want you out of here now. Why didn't you get work, huh? What, are you still here? You on vacation or what?
No, my name is Marty Zamora. I work in this industrial laundry.
All right,
We
Marty.
do all the stuff for Vista Verde.
I understand.
We haven't found this in today's pickup.
I haven't got time. I've got a meeting to go
that
to.
looks interesting. Oh, my goodness. Dear William Bauer, Care of Solutions. Dear Mr. Bauer, I am writing to you in utter desperation. I'm being held prisoner at the Vista Verde Psychiatric Hospital in room 237. I am not insane. Please, please help me. Evelyn Weiss Howard.
Potato chip heiress?
Oh, dear, poor Evelyn. Do you know her?
Oh, yes.
Is she insane?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, maybe she got better.
You seem very interested in this.
I am. You know, I was thinking of writing an entirely separate piece on solutions.
No.
I think
No.
that this would be the perfect story to follow from start to finish.
Oh, no.
No.
What are we doing here? This is not the kind of thing we should be involved
This
in.
is exactly the kind of thing we should be involved in. This is exactly what we need. Solutions, freeze, poor little rich girl from
Listen,
life
give me a
of
break here.
torment. I mean, this is great. The old man will love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it. We're doing it. And Miss Jerome, if there is anything that you need, you just let me know, and I'll get it.
Thank you. I got it.
And I know you won't let him cheapen Solutions.
Good night.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Evelyn Howard committed herself.
Well, if it isn't honest John Reed.
Damn it, Dinah.
What's the matter? Don't you check your back seats anymore?
No. I don't have to check the back seats anymore, or sleep with 6 passports underneath my pillow, or change my name every other Tuesday. Now, I'll ask you one more time. Why are you in Santa Ana?
Because this is where my plane landed.
How are you, John?
Ah, good evening, folks.
I was in Bogota, and I stumbled over this jerk drug dealer named Pavone, and he just looked like he deserved to be taken, so I sold him the Marie Antoinette diamond.
You're still selling the Antoinette?
Uh-huh.
Those earrings were overexposed years ago.
In Europe, not in South America. It's a whole new market.
So what happened?
Well, Pavone gave them to his girlfriend, and before she could open the box, she yelled, Kubrick Zirconian.
I knew it. Cheap copies. You always skimped on the props.
No, they were gorgeous copies. Fingers Kogan made them.
Fingers Kogan?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, how is the old thief?
He's great. He's living in New Orleans. Vera had a baby.
Oh, that's one.
Uh-huh.
No, you're not going to do this. You're not going to take me down memory lane. Good night. Adios. So long.
Please.
Goodbye. Good
Pavone
luck.
is here in Santa Ana. Oh, please, all I'm asking is a place to stay till he moves on. Then I'll leave. I swear it. Riley. He's gonna kill me.
The name is Reed. Get in the car. Where are the real earrings? Clever.
Natalie decorated the house, didn't she?
How do you know that?
It's so beige.
I like beige.
Okay. It's your turn now to play a little show and tell. Why are you in Santa Ana, huh?
I live here.
Yeah, I got that part. It's the why that I'm really having trouble with.
You do remember the last time we saw each other, don't you?
Of course I remember the last time we saw each other.
Well, any good con man should realize when it's time to fold up the table and put the shells back in the pocket. That little fiasco in Monte Carlo told me loud and clear. Time is up.
Okay. It wasn't the most brilliant con that we've ever pulled. But a 30-year mortgage, an office job, a Barbie doll joins a country club girlfriend, I mean, aren't you overreacting a little bit?
The mortgage is fixed, the job is satisfying, and Natalie is an honest woman with whom I enjoy a mature relationship.
Do you know what I think we've got here? A new version of the old shell game. And the con man's conning himself.
The couch is all yours. Make sure you stay on it.
Better lock your door.
This is all there is. The lady was never on the bus.
What do you mean, we?
Well, I can't stay in the house and I'm covering your solution.
That's my jacket.
Well, you don't want me to show up at work in the same old clothes, do you? Besides, it was either this or a beige cocktail dress that Natalie had hanging in the closet. Natalie's, I hope.
There's my new assistant, station manager's brother.
Hi.
You ready for this, Richard?
Hey, John, I was born ready. It's about time you gave me something important to do.
Believe me, Richard, you were Bert Luna's suggestion.
So, how are we gonna play this one?
We're brothers. You're looking for a place to commit me. While we're touring the hospital, you find the doctor, keep him busy while I check out Evelyn Howard. You got that?
Piece of cake.
Sure you know what you're doing?
What, are you kidding?
Good luck.
And the chandeliers, I'm sure you've noticed, are genuine crystal, hundreds of years old.
Really? They look older, actually.
Yes, you know, it's a very interesting thing. We found that therapeutically, they give off very beneficial vibrations.
I can understand.
Really? It's unexplained. And of course, we have flowers at least twice a day.
That's very nice.
Now, let me show you in here one of our sitting rooms, the lounges. Really one of my favorite rooms here at Vista Verde.
So the patients would come here and sit and lounge.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Out here is a
Oh, that's beautiful.
veranda.
That's very nice.
And if at an evening, we'll throw a log on the fire. We'll all gathered.
Now, Johnny, give that back to the doctor.
No. It's all right. It's all right. It makes him feel secure. Shall we look at the rooms now?
Sure. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny, come with us. Johnny, would you come with us? Johnny, come with us. Johnny.
Now, why don't we just let Johnny stay here? You'd like that, wouldn't you, John? Fine. We won't be long. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Doc. We'll let Johnny stay here.
name is John Reed. I'm from Solutions.
You can take me out of here?
Well, no. This is an unofficial visit.
See if I'm crazy, right?
Well, Mrs. Howard, you did commit yourself.
No, I didn't. Did I? Please. I signed a lot of papers. I didn't read them. That doesn't make me crazy. It just makes me stupid. If you lie down over here by the bed, they won't be able to see you from the door. Okay. First, let me explain this sleepwalking act that I do. Look, I have to do that because if I don't, they're going to find out I'm not taking the pills. They'll come after me with their needles again. Second, they told me that I had disappeared and that I'd ended up for the entire month of February. And that I'd ended up on a beach in Cabo San Lucas. And that I tried to drown myself. Look, I swear to you, I never tried to kill myself. I don't even know where Cabo San Lucas is.
Who do you think's responsible?
All of them. That's why I had to write to you. All of them. They all did this to me. Don't you think I know how paranoid that sounds? Please, tell me what to say to make you believe me. Please.
What the? Hey, Ira!
Well, I know how concerned you must be, but rest assured he'll receive the finest care with us. Would you excuse me just a moment? I've got to take care of something.
Certainly, Doctor.
You just left him in there?
Well, what's the big deal? He'll just tell them who he is, and then they'll...
But that'll blow the cop. That'll blow the investigation.
It's not my fault.
Look, just go get in the car and stay there.
Now then, Johnny. How did you get in that room? What were you doing there? Yes, what is it? I don't want to see anyone. All right. All right. Watch him. I'll be right back.
Dr. Morrissey?
Yes?
Alice Longworth, FBI. We've got a tip that there's been a bomb planted in your hospital. It's set to go off in 22 minutes. I want everybody out of here.
Now, just a minute.
I don't have a minute.
Do you know what you're asking?
Doctor, I am not asking.
Of course not. Government people never do. You just charge around here as if you had a mandate from...
You've got exactly 21 minutes.
Oh, these bomb things are almost always hoaxes, and I am not evacuating a mental hospital without some concrete proof.
This is no hoax. Look, I don't have the authority to tell you this. One of your patients is not a patient. We're hiding him here under the witness protection plan, and we know that organized crime wants this man dead.
Which patient is it?
You're gonna have to ask one of my special agents that.
That was the FBI. We have got a bomb in the building. Hillman, take our little visitor outside and stay with him. Bentley, you're with me in the violent ward.
Let's go, pal.
Oh, thank goodness you found him. Hello, I'm Dr. Pankhurst from Sister Teresa's. Don't touch him.
Huh?
Don't touch him. This man's a typhoid carrier. He hasn't kissed anyone, has he?
Hey, hey!
Johnny, don't be so naughty. Do you remember when we had to put you in restraints? I'm going to do that again. Come along. This way.
We did it. I really thought they were going to have us back there.
Jenny, pull the car over there, will you? All right, out of the car. Dickie, here's $50. I want you to go back to the station. I want you to go directly to personnel and check on your accumulated vacation time. And I want you to take advantage of that vacation time and go lie on a beach, a faraway beach, and think deeply and at great length about leaving me back there in that hospital. Can you do that?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad to see you haven't forgotten everything I taught you.
You taught me?
And since I'm risking my life hiding you from your screw-up, it seems the least you can do is earn your keep.
You need help.
I think Evelyn Howard is sane and should be rescued.
You need help.
And since I now find myself without any backup,
You need help.
I do need help, but it is not an excuse for you to put your name on the mailbox. The microsecond that you cool off, you're out of here. Now, you're sure that Evelyn's husband and attorney are going to be at this benefit tonight, right?
Yes. Have I ever let you down?
Come to think of it, I don't think you have.
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. I hope I didn't keep you waiting for long.
What's she doing here?
Didn't John tell you I'm going to be working with him now?
No, I don't believe he did.
It's a temporary arrangement.
Coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out. Because what do they have?
Did John tell you what we're doing here? In order to help Evelyn, we have to find the missing link in the human chain that keeps her luck. What's wrong?
I have exactly the same dress.
You do? Oh.
And I must admit that I'm a little miffed. Ronaldo promised me an exclusive.
Oh, no.
He did. It even has the same flaw in the sleeve.
That is remarkable. Does yours also, is it missing
Waiter,
a little hook?
darling, would you like a drink?
Please. Thank you.
2 white wine spritzers, please. And whiskey sour, hold the fruit.
Yes, sir.
How did you know that? The drink. How did you know the drink?
Excuse me, darling. I have a phone call to make.
John? Now, who could he possibly be calling?
Oh, he's calling Dr. Morrissey. I'm afraid something's come up at the hospital. He's going to have to leave.
But he's one of the people that you want to observe.
Oh, we already met.
Well, you couldn't possibly suspect him of anything unethical anyway. After all, he plays golf with Daddy.
Ah.
Shall we circulate?
Yeah.
That's Philip Dressler, Evelyn's lawyer and executor.
Want to talk to you?
My office hours are from 10 until 4.
Either I talk to you now or I'll take my company's legal business somewhere else.
Be my guest. Only you may have trouble finding a lawyer smart enough to keep you out of San Quentin.
Watch your mouth.
Take your hand off me. Please. Where's my point?
I can't imagine how that man got in here. He's not even wearing a black tie.
There's Nigel,
Who's Nigel?
Evelyn's husband.
Darling.
35 black.
Don't tell me that he's on your list of conspirators.
Well?
Oh, John, I'm sorry, but you're completely off the mark here. Nigel Howard is gallant and charming and absolutely distraught over Evelyn's condition. Now, I really must say hello to him. He gave up an earldom to become an American citizen.
And if you believe that...
I've got a bridge in Brooklyn you might be interested in buying.
Nigel? How are you?
Not very well, actually.
I understand.
She doesn't even recognize me now. Did you know that? It's absolutely breaking my heart. I don't think I can talk about it now.
Of course.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Sugar coming out. What a dear man he is.
Bloody twins! Look what you've done to me, kid! You think you'll touch me? Don't breathe on me!
Nigel.
These people...
I'm getting a little tired of all this. I mean, I think that I've been a pretty good sport. And this is supposed to be a date. And you haven't even asked me to dance. Would you like to dance?
You're right. I'm sorry. Would you like to dance?
Yes, thank you. I would. Sir? Would you like to dance with me? No? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here we go. So, who's the mark?
The weak link.
Oh, it can't be more, see?
Well, we put him on guard.
Dressler?
Too hard-boiled.
That leaves Nigel.
You're leaving.
I am?
I like strong women.
So?
We go for the soft spot in the frame-up.
The alleged trip to Cabo San Luke. I think I'm going to scream.
So sorry. Later.
You know where to find me. Thank you very much.
You play bridge?
No. Brought your dress back.
Thank you. It smells like garlic.
That's because the two of us spent the night in the hotel pantry hiding from Pavone. It was his hotel.
You couldn't get out till now?
What did you want me to do? Bring all the boys back here with me?
Forget it. Listen, Nigel is leaving his racket club in about 15 minutes. We got to get started. I figure we catch him with little dodge him cars and nail him with a Sicilian squeeze.
Would you hold on? I came here to tell you that I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Well, I figure I already saved you once.
You can't leave.
I have to leave. They must have got to San Diego before the bus. I've got to get someplace before they do.
Wait a minute here. So you're in a bit of a tight spot, okay. But does that mean that you can just walk away and leave Evelyn Howard buried alive? Come on. Now, the partner I remember couldn't do that. The partner I remember nearly got us killed smuggling a child out of East Berlin in a magician's trunk. Now, don't you think that Evelyn Howard deserves that same compassion?
You're trying to con me. You haven't changed a bit.
You wouldn't recognize sincerity if it was staring you in the face. Now, you're going to stay here and finish this, and then I am going to save you.
But you haven't had this much fun in years.
What are you doing? It's my car! Come back here!
Is that man stealing your car? Well, get in. Come on, get in. Just get in the car. Okay?
You hoodlum! That's a precision machine, not a coal lorry. If you so much as bruise a tire.
have your attention, Mr. Howard?
Yes.
Between the 5th and 9th of February of this year, a woman answering your wife's description incurred a debt of $200,000 at a casino near Cabo San Lucas.
We're here on behalf of our employers to collect on that debt.
A woman answering my wife's description.
She used fake identification.
Well, then how did you know it was Mrs. Howard?
Strenuous research.
My wife is in a mental institution.
Yeah, we confirmed that.
That was you.
But she was not in the institution when the debt was incurred.
Look, this is utterly absurd. My wife has not been of sound mind for some time now, and I certainly don't feel that I should be held responsible for something that she may have done while under this frightful condition.
I'm afraid that our employers don't see it that way.
But we thought you might.
Which is why we arranged this little demonstration.
You're ours, Mr. Howard, anytime we want you.
And if you're not at our hotel at 3 o'clock with either the money or proof that the gambler was not your wife...
Then the next time, it won't be your car we take for a ride.
Are you going to abscam her?
We can't, not unless you want to end up testifying in court. They'd never let me show the tapes on the air anyway.
Which means that we have to get witnesses other than ourselves, which means that we have to go to
The
police.
I must go to Bogota later today. I'll be back in 2 or 3 days. When I return, you'll have the woman in hand. Yes?
Yes. Absolutely yes.
And if you don't?
You'll kill me?
No. I kill your wife and your children.
Put this in the flowers. Have you got something on Judge Gebhardt? I can't believe he issued a court order for this stunt.
Well, the judge and our station owner go way back.
What happens if Nigel just pays the money?
Then Evelyn is crazy and we've lost.
That used to mean we'd won.
I know. Who's the big guy?
I'm Mr. Howard's lawyer, Philip Dresser.
Do you have the money?
Why, no.
Then sit down and shut up.
Well, ordinarily, I'm delighted to do what a pretty woman wants. But not when she's a penny ante crook.
This guy gives new meaning to the word suicidal.
And we're just here to collect what's owed. It's our job. But if you want to make it personal, we can do that, too.
Why, yes, I'll make it personal. As in, personally, I called an old law school roommate who happens to be counsel for one of the New York syndicates. And you know what he told me? He says there are no casinos in Cabo San Lucas, which makes the two of you two-bit hustlers. Now, is that personal enough for you?
If we're running a scam, how come you didn't go to the police?
I wouldn't waste their time.
Honest people always go to the cops.
Which means that you're not honest.
And we're still in business.
Well, if that's your attitude, I have no other recourse. Idiot.
That was not part of the bargain.
You stay out of this.
Look, we'll give you everything you like. It's simply that we can't give it to you right away. All the money's gone. My wife's trust fund will be up in 6 months, and you can have the money then.
You expect us to wait 6 months?
It's $10 million. We're waiting. Look, it's all very simple. All we have to do is give these people the money, and they'll go away. You're the one who's manufacturing the crisis.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you? Morrissey is already shaky, knowing that this man has seen Evelyn. Do you think he'll hold his tongue if they're killed?
I'll handle Morrissey.
You're going to bury him, too. You are so bleeding smart. Do you think we're going to find another doctor to convince the world that Evelyn's crazy and keep her locked away?
Interesting bit of information.
I think our price just went up.
Are you finished? Or would you like to admit embezzlement while you're at it? Now, lock the door. Don't do it. Don't do it. Lock the damn door. We have no options left. You've seen to that.
Still, this option does have its problems.
Like the noise problem.
And the disposal problem.
And of course, there's always the Nigel problem.
Yes, it's one more thing he won't be able to keep quiet about.
We really are going to have to do something about him.
Nigel, don't listen to them.
I don't have to. I've been listening to you.
Open the door! Police!
I just figured out who John Reed is. That was the Lone Ranger's real name.
This is the final boarding call for flight 725, non-stop service.
Deja la maleta conmigo que van a estar más seguras. Sí. Y no sé que la policía nos lleva a todos. ¿No? Vuelvan para allá y vean a la muchacha blanca a ver si la encuentran.
CCA representatives, please meet your party at gate 9.
Excuse me, fellas. Can you spare a minute? I'm with the Drug Enforcement Agency.
Well, thanks for saving me.
Yeah, sure. It's your badge.
Seems a waste of Pavon's money, chartering the whole plane just for me.
Yeah, look, I'm just here to say goodbye. You know, we didn't say that in Monte Carlo. I think it's time we took care of it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Someplace else, and then I'm going to go someplace else, and then I'm going to go...
I'll look for you forever!
Everybody needs a hobby.
Tonight, we have a very unusual story involving the lady sitting next to me, Miss Evelyn Weiss Howard, the potato chip heiress. It's a very unusual story brought to us in quite unusual manner. Sitting on my left is Marty Zamora. Marty.
Hey, Juanito, is this great? Is this fantastic? We made the papers, the audience is packed, and best of all, I am still employed. Yes. Oh. I got your memo. I hired the assistant like you wanted. It was going to cost us, but what's a couple of bucks when it can get us all of this?
What memo, Bert? What assist...
Bert? Hi-yo, Kimasabi.
What are you doing here?
Well, Pavone is still after me, so I figure, given the circumstances, that Santa Ana is the last place he's going to look. So I've decided to take a month out of my life to give you a chance to persuade me of the joys of honest toil and budget shopping. But then again, maybe I can persuade you back into satin sheets and out of your silk pajamas. John, Daddy Jim.
Natalie.
You're there. So nice to see you again. Oh, I love your outfit. You're going to have to tell me where you got it. Bye.
It's a miscarriage of justice.
It's a warrant for a parking ticket.
I'm exposing you idiots.
Van Delken against the meter maze.
Get down!
I'm afraid your parking ticket may be linked to a murder.
Let's fight City Hall.
Forget about the parking ticket or you're dead.
Detectives Winston and Riley.
You're the one who tried to run over Natalie.
Jump.
Jump?
Later tonight on Knots Landing, broken promises, shattered dreams, and new revelations. First, testing a Marine Park security system as Rick and AJ pursued by two-legged sharks on Simon and...
This is Charlie Rose.
a special preview of the football conference championships, and a look at the best movies of 1986 tomorrow on the CBS Morning News.